No one is born saved. Everyone is born lost into a world that is corrupted. And in that world, whether it's your family, whether it's entertainment, whether it's just your own thoughts, all of us develop mental strongholds. And listen to me, a stronghold is a fortress that the devil uses to protect his place to control our lives. That's what it is. It's a mental stronghold. Fear, jealousy, anger, depression, lust, whatever it is, worry. It's a stronghold. A bondage is a house of thoughts. Every bondage in our lives, you say, Pastor Jimmy, I've got an eating problem. I've got a drinking problem. I've got a drug problem. I've got a gambling problem. I've got this kind of problem. I've got a problem with lust. I've got this kind of problem. Every single issue is a thought issue. Every single bondage is a thought life. You change your thoughts, your life will change. We're fighting a battle against an evil enemy, and he sits up here in our minds. That's why Jesus died on Golgotha. He came to set this thing free, to bring truth, to liberate us from the lies of the devil. And every time we hear truth, there are these strongholds that have been built in our life through disappointment, through rejection, through failure. We've been drugged behind the truck for a long time. It's hard to believe there's a promised land. It's hard to believe that you can live on top and not on bottom. That you can be the lender and not the borrower. That you can be free from the scars and the reproach and the shame of your past. And so these strongholds are up here that have been built in the bad times. And now we begin to hear truth from God. And as soon as we hear that truth, the argument starts. And the devil came into the Garden of Eden, and two perfect people in a paradise were there. As God surely said. You won't die. You won't die when you eat that fruit. Immediately the argument begins. Arguing with the Word of God. What did it do for him? Did it help him? Did it bless him? Did it lead him to a better place? It killed him. Satan only has one purpose in your life, for you not to know God. He doesn't want you to know God. Fear, lust, worry, doubt, depression, discouragement, jealousy, envy, worry, whatever it might be, it doesn't matter to him. He doesn't care. He just wants to put some high thing in your mind that occupies your mind. It's the focus of your mind that keeps you from knowing God, keeps you from reading the Bible, keeps you from praying, keeps you from coming to church, keeps you from focusing on something good. We're the gatekeeper of our brain. And when a thought comes in that begins to argue against what God says, that begins to try to establish itself as a stronghold in our life that keeps us from knowing and serving God, we have to take out the spear and put it up against that thought and say, you're not going to take me captive. I am the gatekeeper of my mind. And when a thought comes in, it will sit under Jesus and listen to what he has to say.